What is going on, everyone? Smash Bros. Pro 33 here, bringing you a Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. This is a UU match against GreenScrafty, and I finally got some pretty good stuff saved up on my Black and White 2, so that's what I'm going to be battling on from now on. I mean, I might have a couple Black and White battles saved up if I can find them, but other than that, Black and White 2 is going to be my main battling medium from now on. That said, as you can see, this is a fairly new team that I composed rather recently. It was right before New Year's. We were spamming Amoonguss to see if it would go at least RU, and I don't know if it was us, but what do you know? Amoonguss went up to RU January 1st. And so, yeah, that's pretty awesome because now we don't have to deal with that thing outbulking absolutely everything in NU. In this team preview, I can see Darmanitan can be kind of a threat if Chandelure can't keep it in check, and Kingdra is a threat because my Amoonguss is especially defensive, and it can take physical hits pretty well, but I need to keep my Regenerator core alive, basically, because either one of them can deal with Kingdra depending on the set that it uses. But other than that, everything looks pretty manageable. Chandelure deals with Cobalion pretty easily, and Raikou can deal with Yanmega very easily, even if it is speed boost. And that's pretty much all I got for team preview. So without further ado, let's get on with the match, shall we? So Rudy's going to lead off with his Umbreon as I decide to lead off with my Raikou. This is not bad for me at all because I can just Volt Switch out. And it turns out he goes for the Protect first turn, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And he's assuming that I'm choiced, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make him assume that I'm choiced even though I actually am. Go into my Slowbro as he is going to go into his Rhyperior, which I did predict because, you know, Rhyperior absorbs the Volt Switch. Then he pulls the sub, and I'm like, okay, well, I didn't have Toxic, so I had no reason to go for it anyway because Rhyperior is more offensive, so I might as well get the damage off on it as quickly as possible. He has sub, so that's gonna hurt. He goes for Stone Edge, and that does less than half, so I'm not even worried about this Rhyperior whatsoever. As long as I can keep my Slowbro at a good amount of health. And I just OHKO with the Sky from there. No real surprise there because Slowbro has decent spec attack even without investment. And this team just gonna set up the sub, and I go for the Psychic again, kind of predicting the sub shenanigans because there's only one reason he would really bring in this Kingdra, is that is to force the switch, set up the sub, etc, etc, etc. But now I'm gonna switch out, go into my Raikou because I know if he keeps setting up the Dragon Dances or the what's this called, the subs, I can still deal with it pretty easily with Raikou because I can take +1 hits from Kingdra. Not well, mind you, but I can take them. So I am going to go for the Thunderbolt as he decides to just set up another Dragon Dance. Yeah, that's not really a problem actually. It may look it. I may look screwed, and I thought I was too at this one point, but I have Ambipom, it's fine. Because Ambipom with that priority fake out, and bye-bye Kingdra because Ambipom with Life Orb is actually really good for this team for whatever reason. I don't know, I usually say Ambipom pretty much sucks, but here, I'm going to go for the low sweep. And I guess you forgot Ambipom carries that, or the road kick. I prefer low sweep for the speed drops. Oh my god, why do I keep yawning? But he's going to set up the SD in my face, thinking I'm going to U-turn out, but that is not the case, as I'm just going to basically 2-hit KO the Cobalion with the low sweep. I mean, the Cobalion would have been a decent threat, but the fact that I had Slowbro, which resists its dual stab, I don't even know, it's just not that great against Slowbro. But Yanmega comes in. I don't want to I don't want to U-turn out in case he protects, so I make a hard switch into my Amoonguss, and yeah, that's specs damage. I don't care what kind of Yanmega that is. My Amoonguss is especially defensive. That was modest specs, end of story. And I'm going to paralyze it, which is good for me because now I'm pretty much going to have to force the switch as he goes into his Umbreon, which is no big deal for me at all, but I'm going to play it safe, go for the HP Ice, which does microscopic amounts of damage to this Umbreon. I think it gets it pretty much all back from lefties. But I don't really care. And he's just going to go for the heal bell here. Not a big deal at all, because Yawning is still pretty easy to deal with. And I do. Wow, why do I keep yawning? I'm going to go for a Spore, put this thing to sleep, which is great for me because that means I can come in with my Cobalion. And... oh no, I got one of my Chandelure. When I got my Chandelure? I don't even remember. Anyway, I'm gonna go for the overheat here. I'm not really sure. I could have switched to Cobalion. I really don't care. But yeah, that's modest specs overheat. Nothing wants to take that. Not even Umbreon. I don't care who you are. You're not taking much from them. You're taking a lot from that. And I'm gonna go for a second overheat on the Darmanitan switch. I'm -2. That did half. That was resisted. Chandelure, calm down, please. For all of us, man. Just calm down. So, down goes Chandelure, and I noticed that he's life orb, but actually I was looking away from the screen at the time. I didn't notice that he was life orb. So I was bringing Snover thought thinking it was choice, but nope, that's not the case. He's life orb. He does a good amount with U-turn. As he's going to bring in Umbreon once again. I'm just going to go for the Scald because that's what Slowbro does best. He goes for Skeleton Thunderwave and all that good shenanigan stuff. And Umbreon can't really do much to Slowbro, even if it does have Foul Play. And I know it can't do anything at all with Cobalion. So even if he's asleep, even if he wasn't asleep, I'd bring a Cobalion in the first place. So that was a perfect opportunity for me to set up a sub, and you know where it's going from here. I mean, I can set up the +6 if I really wanted to, but I'm not a jerk like that, and I'm not greedy. So I'm gonna go for the SD as he's still sneezing, and it's pretty much GG because what does he have left? He has Mega left, he has Umbreon left, and I believe he has Darmanitan left. So I'm still behind a set. I'm sitting pretty. And well, that's +2. Outspeeds everything on his team because Mega is not speed boost. And Darmanitan's life orb. So I am able to take out the Darmanitan with the +2 iron. And yeah, that's the game. So that was a good match GreenScrafty, and it was fairly short, but I'm running kind of low on content. I don't know why or how, but I need to sift through stuff, see what I have left, but I don't know, it feels like this. It's not that I hate uploading them, it's just I don't feel it's as entertaining as if we watch something else. It's a more entertaining battle, like the one I had with Retro Mushroom, etc., but Rudy and I have had good battles in the past, but this just wasn't the greatest game in the world, and I'm sorry that I'm bringing quote-unquote Rockmaster content today because I'm lazy and I'm not looking for battles avidly because of other stuff, including school, because I got midterms in a couple weeks, which, yeah, that sucks. And I'm not hitting midterms so much, but that's the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, Smash Bros. 433, signing out.